Hi everyone, Nicholas Devine, Assistant Professional out here at Lake Carrion Country Club, out on the short course today and back with the Ping G400 Max Driver. Just like its little brothers, but this one is much bigger and much longer. So hang out for this video and we'll take a closer look. Now, 400 Max, if you compare it to its baby brother, it is pretty much looks the same, but it is definitely longer in the head. So there are a lot of characteristics that it carries from the standard G400. You still do have the turbulators, you do still have the dimple pattern, you still have a lot of the features, the tungsten weight at the back. Now the tungsten weight at the back of this head is slightly heavier than the standard model, and that's also to help the ball get up into the air. Forged face, which is something a little bit different on this driver to help increase ball speeds. But other than that, other than this being a 460cc head in comparison to the 445 head size of the standard G400, there isn't much difference other than, like I said, a little bit more weight at the back here, the forged face to help get a bit more ball speed. All the other characteristics are exactly the same. So I'm not going to hang about and talk about this too much. I'm just going to get out and start hitting it and see how it goes. I do have the hazardous 6.0 shaft, as I did with the TaylorMade M3 M4, so I'm keeping it relatively the same across the board today. Using SkyTrack launch monitor to grab all the ball data, and Titleist NXT Taurus as the golf ball. Let's get into hitting and see how this baby goes. Now I am expecting this to fly higher than the standard G400. Now if you want to see my review on the G400, I'll leave a link below. You can actually see the review on that driver, but I'm just going to get into this. And like I said, slightly heavier weight, slightly longer head, forged face at the front. Let's see what this baby can do. Okay, ball flight not as high as I expected it to be. Not much higher, to be quite honest, than the G400 from what I remember. Okay, but a bit hooky on the first two. Not too good. Strike's not too good. But spin numbers, extremely low. 2,000, 2,400. That is not what I expected at all. Again. Sounds good off the face. Again, when you're looking at the Ping G400 heads, I think it's very much a thing where you need to actually get used to what you're looking at when hitting it. Anyway, I'll hit a couple more. I think this one's going to be a relatively quick review. I'm more intrigued to see when I put this into head-to-head against the other four drivers to see how it goes. Okay, not too bad that one, but again slightly right to left, a little bit left to target. 226, spin numbers around 2,000. So I'm extremely shocked by this. The spin numbers are extremely low. Now I expected the spin numbers to be extremely high with this driver, but it'll be interesting to see what the average is when I finish hitting these. Anyway, I'll hit one more, but I am hooking them a little bit at the moment, so I am shutting down the face. Let's see if I can get one a little bit straighter. Okay, that one was a bit higher. But again, still a strong right to left shape. 231, so I did hit that one a bit better. But again, spin numbers ridiculous, 2096. That is not what I expected at all out of that G400 Max Driver. I'm blown away by that. Anyway, let's go and have a look at the averages. Okay, again, like I said, swing speed down, but I expected that. Average backspin 2075. Now I was expecting this driver to be somewhere up around the 3000 mark. I don't know if that's just the way I'm hitting it today, but those spin numbers were extremely low. Had a constant right to left shape on it. Again, probably something to do with my swing. But for a swing speed of 94 on an average, and like I said, I'm not swinging it very fast at the moment because of my elbow, a good distance of 222 and smash factor of 1.48. So that's a very, very, very impressive numbers for this driver, considering this driver is actually supposed to be for a person to help them get up in the air. Did I have any difficulty hitting that? No, not at all. So is it for any player? Yes, definitely. It makes me ask the question, why didn't Ping release this driver when they released the rest of the G400 drivers? Only Ping can answer that one, so that'd be pretty interesting. Is it definitely a driver for you to go try? Yes, definitely get out there and try this driver. I think you will enjoy it. I'm still trying to get my head around the spin numbers being at 2075. That is extremely, extremely low. It's actually lower. If I could bring up my own G400 numbers, and I'll leave a link down below, go check out that video and have a look at the spin numbers on the G400. It is higher than the G400 Max, and I was expecting it to be the other way around. Can you tell I'm shocked? Anyway, there you go. Ping G400 Max, definitely a driver for you to go try. Ping have seemed to have got the knack of making a driver. For me, their drivers were never that good until they started releasing the G30. The G for me was a flop. G400, definitely a driver for you to go and try. I got a solid right to left shape out of every single shot I hit, and as you can see from the averages and all the images that came up the screen, it's a great driver. Slightly louder to my ear than the G400, but that could be something to do with the forged face. Anyway, there you have it. Ping G400 Max, definitely a driver for you to go and try. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Like I said in my video yesterday, I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, so help me do that. That'll keep giving me that opportunity to keep this channel going. And most of all, we'll see you next time on ND Golf.